only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. Grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah. I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the ninth inning, there ain't no point in resisting. Living life like a dream, live it right, that's the thing. Every night, got a team, I've been tied to the scene. Out on stage, here I'm screaming, okay, this a dream. And I pray as a team, one day it'll be me. If I want it, then I'll get it. Head down, don't regret it. Push myself to the limit. If I play it, then I win it. I'm just saying, I'm just living for today. For a minute, I don't stay, I just visit. Have no shame, I admit it. Looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now. Swear to God, man, I'ma make it soon. Silence all the haters as they see us making moves. I do what I want, so I got nothing to prove. Staying motivated, teaching others what to do. I'm staying focused, my mind is open. They start to notice that I'm in motion. There is no potion, you're not just chosen. It takes devotion to stay composed, man. Never stop, there ain't no time to fall. Try to live, get it all, you got one life to ball. Thinking big, never small, cause you gotta want it all. When you finally get that call, you get ready, take it on. Need a handout, I already stand out. Starting to advance now, ready to expand now. You don't have a chance now, cause we're in demand now. Make it by the grand now, feeling in command now. They're looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now. Yeah, I don't believe in destiny, I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies. fantasies, they're just full of jealousy. Yeah, this legacy, you gon' see what's left of me. You gon' see success in me. You ain't seen the rest of me. I just wanna be the best at what I know, better than the rest, just watch me grow. Put me to the test and watch me go. This is my quest, I'ma make it known. They call me obsessive, oh I know. Call me selective with my notes. Call me aggressive with my flow. Call me offensive even though Joe, I ain't gonna lie, life's tough. Try to get by, life's rough. Try to do it right, it's not enough. Even though you try, you still mess up. But I'm still gonna fight for what I love. Still gonna die for what I love. Still gonna try, I won't give up. Still gonna fight until I've won. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left. And I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win. I won't stop till the end, no. Some injuries, mentally and physically. Studied them religiously so I don't repeat history. And people won't admit to me they don't want a victory bad enough to get a C. They'd rather just go leave it be. And this journey I've been on since 13, working hard and learning, never stopping searching. Yeah, it's burning, all this passion hurts me. I took action working, writing down these words. No, I'm not okay, I just wanna be something. I don't wanna be nothing, living all alone. No, I'm not alright, I'm just barely getting by. But I'll tell you I'm just fine, so you leave me alone. They say I'm way too obsessed and I've got nothing left. And I'm not quite there yet, but those words they'll regret. Cause I've got something left and I'm not giving in. I will not let them win. I won't stop till the end, no.
Saudações, caros specs, sejam bem-vindos ao canal LR, ao Encerramento. Chega mais aí para começar mais uma maratona de Baldur's Gate. Vamos aí para a reta final e já indo para praticamente para a batalha final. Vamos ter aí o desfecho da história dos nossos companions. Cola com a gente e liveão, bora lá, já aproveitar aquela moral. Vermelhinha, deixa o like, se inscreve aí no canal e as demais redes. Dá aquela fortalecida sendo seguidor, beleza? Então, bora continuar aqui a gameplay que a gente parou aí no último vídeo. Vamos que vamos. Estamos aí na torre lá praticamente já chegando no cérebro ancião. A gente descobriu que na verdade é um cake gigante, né? Então, bora lá. Vamos sentar aí pela...
Suppose we'll need to find somewhere higher up.
Chegou no outload.
Need to get to the brain now.
Cara, eu na verdade
Será que compensa comprar para PS5?
Eu tenho a versão do PC e eu tenho a versão do PS5 também.
Seja bem-vindo.
Porque tem um mano aí que a gente divide contando o PS5 e ele comprou. Ah não, é a mesma coisa, só muda que assim, A interface do PS5 não tem os itens aqui tipo em tela. E assim, é mais clean, vamos dizer assim. E a versão do PC, tipo assim, te dá mais liberdade no sentido de você mover câmera mais facilmente com o mouse e tal, mas eu não vejo muitas diferenças, a não ser a parte estética, mas no quesito tipo gameplay é a mesma coisa, cara. E você consegue movimentar a câmera, chegar perto. E, por exemplo, no PC, no Play também tem essas opções de você mover a câmera, chegar perto, afastar. Eu acho assim, a versão o que eu acho legal do PC, eu acho mais fácil é você ter acesso às informações aqui na tela, né? As magias, os itens que você tem. Acho mais fácil de você escolher, porque no PlayStation você tem que, tipo, abrir a roda de habilidades e ir passando de uma por uma pra você encontrar aquela habilidade que você quer usar. Mas no geral, mesma coisa. Vou sair da linha de tiro aqui do... Vim pra cá, porque na hora que os caras explodir a porra toda, a gente não vai ser acertado. O anjo eu vou manter ele aqui mesmo, vamos afastar um pouco. Aqui vai cair também, o esquema é vir pra cá. Encerrar. Deixa você aqui. Traz pra cá. Nossa, mó pulão o cara deu ali, ó. Abre a porta pra nós. Pô, nem pro cérebrozinho abrir a porta pra nós pra facilitar, né? Fica pertinho da porta, que na hora que o Nautilus atirar, você vai levar um tiro também. Tá aí. O ideal era ficar um pouco mais perto, mais suave. Bom, a laser não vai conseguir andar até lá, então vamos ficar com ela pra cá. Beleza. Agora o bichão vai atirar.
Hey, your stream is very entertaining, but consider that your followers and viewers are kit low and me upon Discord, so you can discuss well. My Discord name is Jasper.
Pegou aí os Mind Flayer. Espasmo. Explode aí. Olha o meninão, ele veio voando, cara. Agora eu vou saber. A gente tá bem de onde vai vir o tiro, né? Então vamos fazer o seguinte. Vem pra cá. Deixa eu ver. 15 de CA. Eu acho que dá pra gente dar uma flechada nele, hein? Um ácido. Essa aqui não compensa porque ele tá sozinho. Vou flechar com ácido. Arrancou um pouco de vida, mas suave. Vem um pouco mais pra cá pra não cair na explosão. Agora vocês vêm pra cá pra não cair na explosão. O cara fica pulando de um lado pro outro ali e não faz nada, mano. Será que você consegue se teleportar lá pro... muito longe? O alvo está longe demais. Porra, tá do meu lado. Como é que tá longe demais? Tá suave. Agora o esquema é você andar pra cá, um Brauma. Dá aquela garfada nele. Boa. E dá um empurrão. Será que dá bom? Falhou. Vamos matar ele aqui. E aí a gente depois abre a porta e prossegue. Fique à vontade aí, pode atacar a porta. Tá trancado, fera. Vai tentar abrir essa porra quantas vezes? Agora a laser vem até aqui. Consegue dar uma flechada? Não, porque ela não tem espaço, mais suave. Já não tá na linha de tiro. Puta, tem cérebrozinho nas costas, eu nem vi. Mais suave, acho que eles vão errar. Ou nada. No próximo turno a gente sapeca eles. Eu acho que o meu personagem... Sabia, meu personagem vai tomar um tiro. Errou, bichão. Tem que ser uma flechada.
Another step forward.
Caralho, mano, errou o bagulho. Deixa eu ficar mais pra cá, né? Porque se ele me empurrar, eu não cai no buraco. Apareceu. Será que você vai conseguir abrir um Brauma? Oh, caralho, coloquei cancelar. Oxi, tão suave. Não! Puta, vai cair um míssil bem nela. Ela tá bem na beiradinha ali, onde ela vai cair o míssil. Ela e a pantera aqui vai tomar um tiro. Nossa, arrancou só isso. Não vou gastar esse aqui não. Ô louco, mano. Como é que você esquivou? Um pouco mais pra cá pra garantir que você não vai tomar. O Penalty Lodge vai atirar daqui a pouco. Errou, acertou. Já tem bastante inimigo. Ó, um Brauma vai tomar. Pô, não machucou, machucou. É. Agora a gente precisa abrir. Beleza. O Astarion vai tomar. Tô ouvindo, mano. Pode que o só pode dar um. Tô ouvindo, mano. O Einstein consegue dar um golpe, mano. Vai tomar um golpe, errou, beleza. Vamos voar, vamos passar da zona de tiro. Encostar aqui. Aqui a gente vai dar uma sabugada. Com veneno. Beleza, no próximo round a gente vai... Tô ouvindo, mano. Som do quê? Acho que não, pelo menos não tô ouvindo não. Ai, mas o que tá acontecendo? Não tá aparecendo você mandar pro play? Aquele RPGzinho lá que deram de... na Plus lá. Eu acho que é, mano. Vamos lá com o cara do cérebrozinho ainda, hein, amigão. Vai pro canto aqui um Brahma, senão você vai tomar um... O Astarion já vai tomar uma sapecada ali pra ficar ligeiro. Errou. Vamos lá, agora é o Minão. Atordoou todo mundo. Isso aí, fica bem aí onde vai cair o tiro. Nossa, agora eu vou morrer porque o maluco se matou, se explodiu, mano. O Astarion vai levar um sapecão também. Nossa, mano, fodeu tudo. Que bosta, mano. Não dá pra arremessar aí.
Magnificent. Don't linger. Stay on my feet. With haste.
Eu vou com ataque de oportunidade. De quem que eu vou tomar um ataque? Ah, tá. O maluco tá na minha frente. Eu falei, de quem que eu vou tomar um ataque de oportunidade? Porra, mano. Você usou logo o bichão, você vai... Vai ser um kamikaze fazer esse porra se explodir pra me matar, né?
Not going to last much longer.
Nossa, que bosta agora. Era pra clicar no bagulhinho, eu encerrei o turno. Não, tipo assim, era eu escolhi todos os bagulhos sem usar a magia da Umbralma de curar, e na hora que eu fui usar eu encerrei o turno. Tava bem do lado do bagulho de encerrar o turno. Não, já seguiu já, tipo, já pulou, já foi o inimigo. E agora tô eu de novo aqui, jogando agora com a Lazel. É suave. Puta, acho que no próximo turno eu vou de arrasta, porque o cara vai se explodir ali. Vou tentar fazer o seguinte. Não dá. É o seguinte, Lazel, vem pra cá. Porra, não tem espaço aí, me fode. Claro, vou encerrar aqui o turno. Acho que o monstro não vai me matar agora. Não, ele foi pra cima. Esse aqui foi pra baixo. Bateu no príncipe. Ih, já era, morri. O cara vai se explodir, eu acho. Vai, mano. Você encerra o turno logo, se explode ou... Daí esse circo tá fechando. Se eu consigo. Rapaz, se eu vim aqui na pontinha, se o bichão explodir e me jogar lá pra puta que pariu. Tô, mano. Já tô nessa parte das naves que fica tirando os bagulho. Né?
Moving. My path be true.
Errou, truta. Achou que ia comer o cérebro da Umbralma, mano. Tá achando o quê?
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
ultimate failure. In my best interest.
Caralho, mano, tem cada vez mais bagulho de atirar em nós. Cadê o Astarion? O Astarion tá aqui. Beleza. Aqui onde o Astarion tá, acho que o bagulho não vai explodir nele. Então vamos esperar aqui o próximo turno, mas vamos dar uma flechada pra matar alguém. Dá uma flechada de quê? De gelo. Errou. Errou! Bom, você tá aí dentro protegido, supostamente não é pra você.
Never a dull moment.
Um bagulho de vida de 20, não de 20, 40, vai. Vamos de 20 nesse turno.
Can't give up.
O Brauminha tá no bico do corvo. Vamos se curar.
On I go. Make way.
Vou ficar aqui mesmo. Ficar aqui mesmo, que aqui ele vai acertar.
Can't even catch my breath. These boots have seen everything.
O dragão chegou, deu aquela cuspidinha de fogo marota. Tchau, nave.
You are persistent. You have function. Leave them.
Junte-se a nós. Claro. Depois de tudo que eu passei, vou se juntar. Vamos se curar, né, clã? Porque tem o... Boa, todo mundo se curou, beleza, então agora é a hora. Tudo pronto para enfrentar o cérebro? Vamos que vamos. Ó, os caras tá na casa do fusível aqui, ó. O cara me derrubou. Então, bora lá pro cérebrozão. Dá um F5 e simbora. Que agora é hora de solar o cérebro e o Baldurão. Eu sou o Homem-Aranha. Vou escalar uma parede de... Ixi, o malucão saiu voando, truta. Fui sozinho, os companions. Não, os companions estão ali também. coroa tá ali.
The crown of castles, the site of power, the site of domination.
That's it! We have to use the nether stones on the crown. It's the only hope we have.
Não vai ser fácil assim, né, truta? O imperador vai estar aqui. Ixi, o cara tá controlando um dragão. Ah, filha da mãe. Você veio com um dragão, então, truta? Vai apelar?
That face. The one in my dreams.
I know you. I know everything about you. Your thoughts, your feelings, your weaknesses. And so do they.
Imperador! Agora é a hora que o bicho vai pegar, truta. Vamos ver qual é que é. De 17 de CA. Ah. Agora é a hora que a gente vai invocar todo mundo, ó, pra lutar. Donzela da Lua. Chama. Que? O alvo deve ser um aliado. Então, este. O bagulho vai fazer? Calma aí. Antes de eu escolher. Invoca Isabel para fazer uma... Não, esse aqui é cura. Não, esse não. Como é que eu vou preparar uma pequena bomba para você, amigo? Tem itens? Deixa eu ver, acho que a Umbrauma tem. Coisa que dá para usar.
Salve! Salve, meu parceiro!
Salve, meu brother, seja bem-vindo aí, me valeu pela presença.
A live.
Ah, isso aqui também, ó. Cadê a mochila bomba essa?
Está curtindo a live? Se Deus tocar o seu coração, considere fazer uma doação para apoiar o canal https://www.streamar.com.br/orogamis.
Deixa eu ver quem é o próximo. O próximo vai ser a Leizel. Então, cadê? Manda pra Leizel.
No escape.
Swift and lethal.
Junte-se ao nosso clã e faça parte da Irmandade. Me siga nas redes sociais https://lintra.i/orogamis.
Arrancou muita vida, mas suave.
No time to waste.
Survival is all that matters.
CA de 18, que o Dragãozão. CA de 17. Caralho. E bugou ali, hein? Acho que bugou, mano.
Go! Get to the crown and cast a spell to dominate the brain! I can hold them here. So much for the Emperor. On the way.
This is your end. Taking position.
Time to push my luck again.
Extextur! Hand me your sword!
Stars beside her. Keep it up. Just have to hold out till the spell is complete. On I go.
Spill some blood. Let's go.
I am fury. I am death. Execute. On the move.
Porra, não vai acertar uma flecha, Leisel. Caralho, Leisel. Tá bom então, né?
Another fight. Let's go. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Have to keep going.
Vai, filhão. Vai, filhão.
difficult times.
Execute. In my best interest.
No choice but to keep going. Best be on my way.
Reunite! Joy! Dominate! Home!
Que beleza, hein? Um Brauma.
On the move. Reunite!
Filha da mãe. Vai, filha da mãe, encerra o porno logo, caramba.
Let's move.
To meet your maker. Moving.
Ai, caralho, isso é um turno.
On the move.
Life comes easy these days.
Matei o dragãozão.
Make way. Taking position.
So much for peace.
Tô lutando aqui ainda, mano, que essa batalha aqui é demorada pra caralho. Hã?
Light on my feet.
Tá, aqui por enquanto tá dando bom, mano. Consegui.
The brain is weakened. This is our chance.
Consegui entrar, acho que no cérebro, né?
Even bound, its will is stronger than anything you've ever felt. The chains shake, threatening to break at any moment.
It's vulnerable, but not defeated. Use the portal. We will bring it down together. Absolute freedom! Its will is weakening. The brain is almost defeated.
will is weakening. We have the upper hand. Time to end this!
O bagulho tá doidão, truta. Não sei nem de quem é o turno mais. Vai, jogo. Ixi, a Lady Eileen morreu. Foi de base. Não, quase que ela morreu. Sobrou um tico de nada de vida.
This is it. Its will is weakening.
Oxe, não acertou o cérebro?
Fine. There you are, you wretched thing. Time to die.
It's time! Let the rain and end the grand design! Feel my mistress's wrath.
Ai, bichão, logo. Caralho. Bichão arregaçou a Leisel e o... Como é que fala? A Leisel e a Umbral, mano. Você é louco, truta.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Don't waste a step.
Adiós, cérebro. Já era.
Impossible. Pain. Fear. Terror. Reconsider. Assess. Implore. Surrender.
There. At last. It is subdued.
Spare me. Join me.
As ideias do cérebrozão.
Become absolute.
And thus, I honor my mother's legacy. The grand design, once again, ended by my line.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of Orpheus's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
Às vezes ela, mano, dá pra escolher trair todo mundo e virar absoluto. Aí é foda. Já acabei de fazer final, tá no filminho aqui, vou derrotar o cérebro.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn lipids. The pain rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain. Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity.
Cérebrozão já é, Elvis. Ele derrubou o barquinho dos caras, é foda. É agora, clã. Vocês pegar eles. Já era os homens cérebros.
Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
It's done. The Netherbrain is defeated. Along with the grand design, praise Mother Gith.
My powers, they're draining. Just like Mazora said they would. A small price to pay in the grand scheme of things.
I should feel relieved, yet my blood still simmers. The parasite, it's withered, dead along with the Netherbrain. I am cleansed. I will never be a filthy geich. Only mild offense intended, of course. You did the unthinkable, and I'm grateful for it.
Even when my time in the prison stretched out like eternity, when escape seemed impossible, I never lost hope. I knew that my destiny was to liberate my people, to return to them triumphant. I was wrong. It seems I can only fulfill one part of my destiny. My people will be liberated, but I cannot return to them. Not like this. You helped me destroy that abomination. Now help me destroy myself. You must kill me.
Ixi, tem que matar o Orfeu.
But first, Lae'zel, I need your promise. Carry my hope. Carry my burden. Call my dragons, Kulos and Kuthos, and ride to the Astral Sea. Destroy Vlaakith. Release our people. Be our future and our legacy.
Aí eu tenho que já escolher. Deixar a Lae'zel ir embora lá pra derrotar a rainha. Ou falar pra ela ficar. Não, vai Lae'zel, tchau.
It will be done. I will never be free while my people are still bound by Vlaakith's chains.
Enough talk. Give me my freedom. Freedom from this form.
Matá-lo, dar a ele a morte honrada que ele deseja. Tchau, Orfeu.
Githka Tavkim crashed.
Kulos! I can never forget you. Your name will be etched in our slates. You will be called Mlagir, Liberator.
Tchau, Lae'zel. Não, deixei ela ir embora lá pra libertar o povo dela. Eu matei o Orfeu, ele pediu pra morrer porque ele não queria ser um devorador de mentes. Bom.
See how the dragons flee you, boo? Now they know you stand as this plane's protector.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city, smoldering, waiting to be rebuilt. But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
The crown. It's somewhere in the Giontha. If I salvage the stones, I can reforge it. With the crown in my hands, I would be unstoppable. The casts I weave would be mine to command.
E eu não vou te dar porcaria nenhuma.
I would be
Tá
more
muito...
than the greatest wizard who ever lived. I would be a god.
Boa sorte, Gale. Não se esqueça de mim quando se tornar um deus. É isso aí. É isso mesmo que você quer, Gale. Esse poder não foi feito para mortais, Gale. Você deveria entregá-lo para Mistra, como ela pediu. Bom.
Why should I? Mistra has dictated the terms of my potential for long enough. The crown would grant me control of my own destiny at last. Think of all I could achieve. All that I could grant to those whose ambitions are restrained by Mistra's yoke. I could raise a new Netherrealm, right here in Faerun. I thought you were wise enough to recognize that I am not the man I once was. It seems that we've come to an impasse. I stand on the threshold of divine ascension, and you would try to keep me grounded. It's not your fault. I can hardly expect you to understand. But nor will I relinquish this chance because you're unwilling to imagine a world where I succeed. I will never forget you. That much I promise. And if one day you feel differently, I will be honored
vai te
to have you
catar,
as my
Gui.
chosen.
Nunca gostei de você. Eu falei pra ele que ele é arrogante, que não é pra ele ficar com o bagulho da coroa. Aí ele falou que vai, ele pegou e foi embora.
At the face tattoo. Mistra no longer wishes to share his bed. Boo doubts she will wish to share the mastery of all magic with him instead. But let the wizard wet his robes in the river, if that is his wish.
Well and good, but enough of that. What now? My hamster is hungry.
Muito bem, muito bom, mas é hora de... Acho que temos que fazer uma comemoração. Nós devemos ficar na cidade e ajudar a reconstruí-la. Vamos sair dessa cidade maldita. Eu ouvi falar que Anne é linda nessa época do ano. Vamos fazer uma comemoração, né, mano? A gente destruiu a porra toda.
Very well. Perhaps after a drink or five, I'll be tempted to inflict some of my singing on you all. As if the city has not suffered enough.
I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the... Ow!
Ih, as Tyrant se fudeu.
Oh no.
Ele vai queimar no sol.
Well, it was nice when it lasted.
Pula na água, caralho.
I have to go.
Porque ele não tem mais o poder da larva, né? Aí ele vai fritar no sol.
Boo will bring a sunflower.
Não, não morreu, ele saiu correndo, tipo...
We did it, soldier.
Vamos ver o que vai ser da Carla.
Right.
Todo mundo com medo dela explodir. Tipo... Acho que a Carla vai morrer.
Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long enough. So, how'd I do? So are you. my friend, my companion. I adore you. Careful! Hot! I never gave up. I did my best. I did my best.
It's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it?
I wanted to live in my city with my friends. But life is for the living. And I saw... Goodbye, son. Goodbye, sea. Goodbye.
No, stop. I won't allow this. Karlach, you're coming with me. Back to Avernus. We can't let her die. Not like this. Not now.
You can't.
Ó, dá pra me escolher aqui também se eu quiser ficar com Karlaquinha. Karlach, o Will já fez o bastante, eu tenho que ir com o Karlach, você ainda pode ver, Karlach, não joguei juntos. O que você acha, né, Will? Karlach fez as coisas, está pronta para ir. Vá, Karlach, o Will estará com você, você não estará mais sozinha. É sua decisão, Karlach, você precisa escolher. E o Will irá com você, Zariel não será capaz de tocá-lo.
So, what do you say? Die here now, or live on with the blade of Avernus at your side. Zariel won't touch you. I swear it, Karlach.
Fine. I'll go. Well, with you. But we have to go. Now. I can't hang on much longer.
It's over. And it's all because of you. You, who were destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid Empire, no Death God's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
Last night was perfect. Though I couldn't help lying there thinking about my parents before you stirred. More than I thought would be possible, considering the short time we had. I gave them the release they asked for. Freed myself from Shah's grasp just as they wished for. But there's moments where I think I'd trade that to be able to see them again. Talk to them again. There's so much only they could have told me. But that's all gone now. I've got to move on. Find some place for myself. I was hoping you'd say that. Whatever lies ahead will be far less daunting if I have you. It could be just like old times. Well, hopefully not exactly like old times. I think I've had enough camping and mortal peril for one lifetime.
Since the Netherbrain fell, you and Shadowheart have seen more of Faerun than you ever thought possible. She no longer shies from wolves or water. Nothing in the world frightens her anymore. And you feel you could face anything by her side. One day, you receive a letter passed to you by a stranger who bows with deference. An invitation to a gathering of the friends and allies who stood by your side in the fight against the Absolute. You waste no time in packing and set off on the long road back to where all of your adventures together began.
Olha, o meninão virou um deus mesmo.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate
Tô aqui no bagulho final aqui, que tá tendo a reunião de todo mundo.
Thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute.
Ela foi embora com o Will.
Tonight, fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
A gente voltou pro acampamento. Provavelmente vai dar pra interagir com todo mundo pra dar um...
I didn't expect to be nervous, but seeing everyone here like this, I feel like I must have dreamed the last few months. Now I'm waking up back in camp with my hair smelling like wood smoke and fallen leaves stuck to my backside. Oh, I've noticed. Ever since I first slipped into my camp garments, I should think. So, we should divvy up what we tell people about what we've been doing these past few months. I'd hate to be a bore that comes along and regurgitates the same story to someone moments after you've told them. Any ideas? Well, there's the visit to the House of the Moon, fending off Sharan assassins. That stray imp that joined us. Bing Bong, wasn't it? We've squeezed in a lot. And I'm glad I got to share it all with you. I'm sure we'll have them hanging off our every word. I'll leave you to do some mingling, unless you need anything else. That can be arranged.
Tive que comprar minha no final.
Almost a shame we're with company. I'd be tempted to let you whisk me away someplace quiet.
Safadinha.
Why? Are you expecting to be gone for long? All right. I could get lost in those arms. With music in the air and wine flowing, don't get into trouble, but...
Now, there's a face I know well indeed.
Vem cá, urso coruja, troca ideia comigo.
Friend? Friend! You came! Big brother Scratch, too! Happy. Yes. Miss this. More. Yes. Big. But Scratch is smart. Teaches me many things. Like Big Brother. Withers? No. You smell very delicious. Follow smell, find you. Lots. Make friends with a turtle, a cat, a kraken. Kraken eats my cat friend, so I bite, kill. With shiny clothes, I am strong. Tired now. Want sleep, want cave.
Você precisa de alguém para cuidar de você. Que tal, House? Parece que você precisa de alguém para cuidar de você. Que tal, um Brown e eu? Vem descansar aqui então. Você fez por merecer. Para o House, né? Porque ele é dos animais.
Bearman? He is big.
Familiar sight. Scratch can't quite speak around the thing he has in his mouth.
I found this. It smelled like you, so I kept it. Seemed like something you might like to throw. Oh, I've been so good. I've got a nice home in the city now. A girl named Mindy says I'm her best friend. She's mine too. Also you and Albert. I've got so many best friends, I hardly know who to play with. I certainly have, and I always will. Forever, I think. And so will you. You know best, but a little fetch never hurt anyone, as far as I know.
Old friend. For 2 months I trained the Knights of the Comet. For 2 more I skewered Kithraki bellies. And for 2 more yet, I traveled through Limbo. But to see your face, it brings me even more pleasure than taking a Royal Inquisitor's head. We've spilled blood, gained a foothold in the astral, but still we need allies. And one beyond reckoning has made itself known. Zerith Minyaragith. Not a what, but a who. The immortal god king of the Githzerai. An exiled people. Once king with mine, until the madness of civil war ripped our one sky into 2. Algish sent word of the rebellion to Minyaragith through the cosmos. He's agreed to parley. It's fallen to me to secure an alliance. My blade is keen as ever. But it was you who showed me that a proper victory doesn't always require a razor-sharp edge. Sometimes, a sincere plea is more persuasive than a dagger against the neck. Minyara Gith is an ascetic. He reached out in good faith. This is his way. It is in this spirit that I must meet him. And if he refuses, I carry on. Gravity pulls me in but one direction. I am the comet. I will not rest until I burn Vlakit's bones to ash and smash her phylactery to pieces. My people will be free. But you've heard that refrain before. Zealous, bossy, insistent. All part and parcel of my undeniable charm. Soon, when the comet has risen, I miss this place. I'll be back one day. The Overgod himself couldn't keep me.
Don't waste a step.
Such a rich perfume.
There you are, my friend. Breathe deep. Can you smell it?
You take a deep breath, but you don't notice anything beyond the ordinary.
You don't know what you're missing. The sweetness of honey, a far cry from the rancid Avernus heat that's been clogging my lungs. I swear, Karlach and I have felled enough cambions to build a fortress with their horns. Who'd have thought that just one of those fiends held the key to escaping Avernus for good? One of them sported a map and some blueprints. If you want all the gory details, Karlach can fill you in. I've seen him more than a few times, and he's as proud of me as I am of him. He's leading the city's renewal, opened the gates to all newcomers, rebuilt the council from scratch. And he's back in his element, commanding the flaming fist. The likes of Gortash can bend people's minds with a few chosen words. No tadpole needed. Bane's chosen primed the fist for a war they weren't meant to win. He convinced them there was an assassin hiding in every shadow, that cruelty, with a few exceptions, fathers pardoned every last fist. If my forgiveness not be Tyr's will, so he still believes in the bow and the blade, but with Floric's help, he's teaching the fist a new valor is found not in the wounds you inflict. May they all take it to heart. I think the splinters I made out of the last bone devil I saw speak for themselves. Not to pat myself too hard on the back, but I'm not such a bad ranger if I do say so myself. I've missed you too. The rush of battles we fought, the heart. If I had to do it all over again, and I'd rather not, to be clear. Well, that's enough hell talk for the moment. Or wasting any of the wine for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle.
Well now, you can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to. I'm glad the months have not been wasted. Particularly as I spent them cleaning up the mess. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers. Same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon. Same cisterns overflowing. Huh. Baldurians simply get on with it. Stubbornness. Harpers have come from half the world over to land. My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks. Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Crossing. Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist, though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing 8 ones. They might learn a thing or two, if they don't expel her. Again. there is still much to do. I may have little love for this city. For all your travels, I hope you have arrived where you want to be. Home. Whatever that means to you. Ah, sentiment. With the greatest affection, I can think of better ways to sour our stomachs. I must inspect the refreshments.
So misunderstood by my oldest friend.
You made it!
My dear friend, it's been an age, has it? Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post. Busy as ever. Better that than the reverse, wouldn't you say? Every major publishing house on the Sword Coast has been vying. I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you needn't even bother. You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me. What do you think? Oh, that would be telling, wouldn't it? But believe you me, my friend, not a word could have been written without you. Perhaps, once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword? Or better yet, I'll write a draft, and you can just... Ah, your success, really. But you mustn't let me hog your attention all night, my friend.
You would think someone of my vintage would be inured to the passage of time. Yet these past 6 months have seemed endless without your company. But now, our paths cross once more. Perhaps that is so for you, but for me, I dwell upon what we shared. That bond was forged in a crucible that can never be stoked again, Oak Father willing. I know it can, for I feel the longing for old friends in my heart each day. You are right, of course. I am accustomed to dwelling on the past, even when it brought me nothing but unhappiness. You changed that, and gave me the most precious of memories. Now the task is to make yet more of, and who's to say we need to make such gatherings a rare... Now, we have much to catch up on. Do not allow me to ramble on. I am eager to hear all you've been doing. In that case, very well. Our community grows rapidly. In 6 months, we have turned what was once a shadowy wasteland. The old masonry of Moonrise Towers and Rythwin have been repurposed into new homes. And the land is rich with harvests and bountiful trees. Nature and civilization are in harmony. Stronger together. My greatest purpose and greatest reward. I impart what knowledge I can to them, yet, in truth, they teach me far more. The land we saved is theirs, and they will cherish it, I'm sure. Thaniel, as am I. I may age more slowly than most, but... Now, please, tell me all, and spare no details. I shall not lie. Their appetite for bedtime tales is greater than I could ever have anticipated. They have all but exhausted my repertoire in but a few short months. No mean feat given the lifetime I have lived. I desperately need new material, please. My reputation is at stake. I am all ears, though I never cared for that phrase. A rather unsettling image. I am glad you have kept yourself occupied. Now, it would be cruel of me to hoard you all to myself for the evening, as much as I would like to. I shall leave you to the others for now. Quite often. They ask after you often. What you did for them will never be forgotten. I can see it in the land all around me. But more importantly, I see it in their faces whenever they visit. To make a child smile is to dabble with the power of gods, as far as I'm concerned. On occasion, but I prefer not to interfere. Francesca of the High Forest is even Korga may yet find true balance, thanks to her influence.
Só aqui conversando com todo mundo no acampamento. Tipo, vendo o que aconteceu com todo mundo, conversando aqui, vendo os diálogos.
Do you truly even need to ask? Of course. Ah, and I did promise the children I would bring them back a surprise. Oh, imagine their faces. I spend half my days in ursine form. The children... I'm glad they are so comfortable with the Oak Father's creations. As for roaming, that impulse has dwindled, I must admit. Perhaps as did I, but somehow I feel like I no longer need to roam. Amazing what can be discovered about oneself, even at a ripe old age.
Beleza, Halson.
Before you go, I have something for you. Just a little keepsake, really. Ducks are my favorite, but I thought they were particularly fitting in this case. They are migratory birds, of course. Yet, they always find their way back to where they belong. Just like old friends find themselves back in each other's company. Oh, I am well aware. Trust.
The day I pray to you, Gale.
So you... Hello, darling. I wasn't sure our withered old friend could live up to his promise. But here we are. And you're looking more delicious than ever, if you don't mind me saying. Whatever you've been doing with your time, it clearly worked wonders. Of course. I'd be disappointed with anything less. You always brought a wonderful sense of fun to the world. And where better to celebrate our good fortune? An old haunt with old friends. Exactly what I feared. Without the protection of our little friends, I was just an ordinary spawn again. Burning in the sun. I fled the dock and found refuge in the shadows until night fell. I'm sorry I didn't seek you out that night. I felt ashamed. But time lent perspective. It wasn't your victory, it was ours. And for all I'd lost, I gained... I've taken a turn as an adventurer and hero. It turns out no one actually cares about murder, as long as you murder the right people. And apparently I'm rather good at it. Let's not get carried away, darling. I'm still me. Perhaps more me than I've ever been. Hardly. Good people don't spend as much time lurking in the dark as I do. You know, it's funny. At first, I thought I was trapped by the shadows, cursed to live in them forever. But in time, I realized that darkness is as much a part of me as my fangs. This is only a curse as long as I refuse to embrace the shadows. So, I decided I would. I decided not to be defined by the choices other people made, by what other people did to me. My past may be done, but my present, this is who I am, in all my glory, for better. And, that being said, I haven't completely given up on returning to the sun, if the opportunity... But until then, we've had quite the journey, you and I. From the moment I first threatened you, I knew you were someone special. I will miss our time together. But then again, see you later.
Hells yes! You're here!
Oh, shit.
Oh my gods! He wasn't kidding. Withers, you mad bastard! You brought me back! Soldier. It's really you. I've missed you, man. Like, I've really missed you. And you're so... clean! I'd say so. Can't think of who's been carrying your pack now that Kay's out of commission. Man, we had some good times. Wish Will and I had more time to reminisce, but surviving Avernus is just non-stop. Still, having him there has been incredible. You really can get through anything with someone you love at your side. Oh, but hey, guess what we found? Cambion dropped a map with directions and blueprints for Zariel's own private forge. A fucking forge! Our current plan is to get in, grab a smith, and force him to fix old Rusty. Or maybe give me a brand new model that can live outside of Avernus. You haven't seen the last of old Karlak yet, soldier. Every time. I won't be in Avernus forever, you know. Can I look you up when I'm out? Hey, that would be kind of fun, though. High stakes hide and seek. Honestly, I'd be curious to see if you could land a blow or two. Gods, is it good to see you again. To be here. This won't be the last time.
Into bear form.
Psionic projection is holding.
Goodness. Was Faerun always so... dull? Still, at least the company was worth the trip. If not the view. Not to be overly pedantic, but they are my powers now. I imagine you're wondering how all this came to be. The finer points of divine ascension are beyond mortal comprehension, I'm afraid, but I can provide a rudimentary sequence of events. First, I retrieved the crown of Karsus and reforged it using a series of precise and highly complex Netherese incantations. Then, I used it. As you know, the orb within me was the half-formed Karsite Weaver. Magic left incomplete by Karsus' self-destruction. I finished it. Using the crown of Karsus, I turned it into a new form of magic, fused with... As expected, Mistra was unwilling to hand over the reins of the weave, so... I've claimed dominion over another area which I've... passing familiarity. Ambition. I don't recall... I can say this much for now. Mistra is welcome to her dominion. I exist, not to bestow favors on my followers, but to inspire them to seize their destinies for themselves, exactly as I did. Proof their hopes are not barren wastes, but the loamy soil in which their future achievements will flourish. Proof that with ambition, anything is possible. Theo would prefer to let the cosmic dust settle from my unexpected... I'm sure it'll come around in a millennium or... There are already several shrines in my honor scattered across the outer reaches of Thay, and... this is only the beginning. I believed in you for so much of our journey. I suppose it was foolish to expect a mortal to understand. Something of the sheen of Elysium missing, isn't there?
Well, there he is. Gale and all the god of ambition. Have you ever heard anything more ridiculous? Not in the least. And who led him straight to such ridiculous notions, hmm? Who left that you were looking out for him? I expected better of you. False. He was mine. Though now he belongs only to his own pride. I know there's nothing you could have done to stop him. Not really. Once he'd decided to learn nothing, perhaps you'd be willing to come meet Gale's mother sometime?
Tô aqui, mano, conversando com a galera.
So, and I know it would do her heart a world of good to discuss her son with someone who knew him as he was. Jolly good. I'll tell Mrs. Dekarios to be expecting you. Oh, she'll be delighted. Enjoy your party, dear. I've heard you quite...
Amidst nature. What more could I wish for?
Haven't you any ambitions, Tara? I could help you.
Stallion. Fio, house.
Oh, at what cost?
Falta mais alguém.
Prayer or two would suffice. Not so bad.
Stallion. Esse aqui é NPC. Garria, Carlac. Bom, acho que falei com todo mundo.
Enjoying yourself, I hope. I know. I'll have to stop myself. Let's make tonight count. The only regrets I want to hear about come morning should revolve around an excess of carousing and questionable dancing. Why, I feel better already. Are you trying to make me sleepy? You know how easily I get...
I told you.
Oh, hello. Let me guess, you've got some suggestions about the music choice. You have no idea who I am, do you? I thought Withers might have set the stage a little. You know. You're finally... The scribe picks an adventurer of substance, of culture. What can I do you for?
Your wish is my... etc. What song do you want?
Fantastic.
The whole gang is here. Wish I'd had time to polish up the horns. I can help you, you know.
Crackety to beholder! What's cooking?
Withers has laid out quite a spread of food, for one comprising mostly of bone. Perhaps he wishes to live vicariously through the attendees' appetites.
Past-made present. I'm glad for it.
Sorry,
Miss.
it's a reflex when I clap eyes on something distasteful.
Cool, fresh air. By the living gods, I needed it.
Here, Boo. Store some in your cheeks. Better than Zentish prison fare, is it not?
Então, eu tô lendo as cartas aqui que a galera deixou no... Deixou aqui no baú. Tem carta pra caralho aqui, tô lendo todas elas.
Withers has a keen eye for a nice vintage.
Pleasure to see them once more.
Why were we scrounging in barrels and crates for supplies when he could source these? God, I remember one evening when we had to eat 14 apples, some fish heads, and a stale loaf of bread just to get by.
Not. taste the air? No more hammy and cheeses for you.
Withers has a keen eye for a nice vintage. Why were we scrounging in barrels and crates for supplies when he could source these? God, I remember one evening when we had to eat 14 apples, some fish heads, and a stale loaf of bread just to get by.
Perhaps the bard knows some of my favorites. Unless my taste in music is too antique, of course.
A beautiful night. I wish it could last forever.
Past-made present. I'm glad for it. This.
INSCREVA had left the table, so this is still the first attempt.
Bom, acho que é isso. Acho que eu já li todas as cartas, interagi com a galera. Agora acho que ia ali no bagulhinho pra poder encerrar a história. Opa, tem uma carta aqui que eu não tinha visto ainda.
Withers has a keen eye for a nice vintage. Why were we scrounging in barrels and crates for supplies when he could source these? God, I remember one evening when we had to eat 14 apples, some fish heads, and a stale loaf of bread just to get by.
Acho que é isso. Vamos vir pra cá então.
This one night is like any other. Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate. Until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel? What indeed? The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready, for thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving. To you.
E terminamos então. Ah, gostei, deu bom pra todo mundo praticamente. A gente não se transformou no monstrão lá no Elitide. Todo mundo ficou de boa, a Laziel foi lá pra lutar com a rainha. Eu tô com a Umbrauma, o Urso Coruja vai morar com o House. O House tá bem lá no acampamento lá com as crianças. O Gale virou um cuzão porque é um deus agora. O Astarion tá de boa também, ela aceitou lá que ele é o vampirão. A Karlak também tá felizando e falou que tá pra o esquema lá de sair de Avernus. Se ela sair, ela pode me procurar. Eu falei que sim e tal. O Will também falou de boa. Li as cartas da galera, tá todo mundo bem. No geral, tá todo mundo bem. Ninguém se lascou, não. Agora tem que fazer uma run, tipo, sendo mal, matando todo mundo. Tipo, igual o Daniel.
There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe
O Funesses é do mal.
notice? Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools, everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel, felled by mortals. I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
Então é isso aí, galerinha. A gente finalizou aí Baldur's Gate depois de longos meses jogando e mais de 260 horas de gameplay. A gente fez o final, vamos considerar bom, e ninguém ficou ruim, deu bom pra todo mundo. O Lae'zel vai lutar lá pra conseguir levar o legado lá do Príncipe Cometa. Meu personagem ficou com a Browninha, o Scrooge vai ficar com o Halcyon, a Carla que pode ser que saia do Avernus, o Will também lá, né, e tal. O pai dele tá com reconstruindo no Baldur's Gate. Então, enfim, todos os aliados estão tudo bem encaminhado. Então, a gente concluiu aí o jogo. Ganhou aí o GOT de 2023, jogo excelente, recomendo para quem quiser pegar gameplay, vale a pena. Depois eu pego para jogar mudando algumas escolhas, mudando algumas questões, ou até indo pelo esquema de jogar como Impulso Sombrio, para ver qual é que é, sendo ir pro lado sombrio da força, ser o lado contrário, ter um final ruim, vamos dizer assim. Então é isso, espero que vocês tenham curtido. A gente volta com mais gameplay no canal. Um excelente final de semana para todo mundo. Valeu. Fui.